Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered / Dark Souls 1. It's kind of both, because Dark Souls Remastered is just Dark Souls 1. Anyways, today we will be diving into the depths. As you can tell, I am wielding the... Hold on, let me turn up my volume a little bit. I am going to be using the Claymore two-handed, because I know before I was complaining about how if you're in full plate, you wouldn't be using a shield, so I decided to drop the shield, and we're just going to use a claymore while we go down here, along with my catalyst in my left hand. And I shouldn't need very many healing items in this area. So, yep, this is the depths. Alright, there's going to be one behind us. There we go. Damn, that is a good chunk of damage. Back here's a large soul of a nameless soldier, and I would like... Oh. That's actually kind of viable to block with. I never thought about that. Okay, so if you look over there, we'll see a buddy. You can probably see him a little bit better than I can in the darkness, but yeah, that's a butcher. He is standing on top of the corner of that little, I don't even know what to call this. Like rafters, pretty much. But whenever we go over there, he'll jump down and attack us. And there will be a couple other things that we cover today. One of the things I wanted to go over was the embers at the different vendors. Or the different blacksmiths. Oh, is this guy gonna come up here and attack me? He is. Come on. Alright. Apparently he wanted to take his sweet time. I'm actually going to one-hand this so I can get the thrust. Get a little bit more range going. Because the R2 on the two-hand is just a big horizontal swing. Let's see if I can hit this guy with him. Yeah, there we go. Before we go too far, I want to look at that undead butcher down there. Because supposedly these butchers are cannibals. Which I'm not entirely sure how they can be cannibals if they're eating meat that's that large. Looks like it came out of a boar, or like maybe a giant rat. We'll see a giant rat down in the sewers. That could be meat from a rat. I would also like to point out that they only drop their knife. They drop their knife and their hat. They do not drop their little wooden stake, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know. Down there in that chest is what we actually want, and I believe he has 2 dogs down here with him. I'm not going to bother trying to pick them off from up here, but yeah, we're about to head down there anyways. I believe there's 2 ways of getting down there, actually. You can either drop down from here, or you can drop down from this side. Oh, and there's stairs. I totally forgot that the stairs were here. Yeah, there's the dog. Right down here at the bottom of the stairs. There we go, hit him. And he should stop his... Yeah, he stopped his, he stopped carving his meat. And I believe that cleaver counts as an axe, if I remember correctly. Or at least in Dark Souls 2, it counts as an axe. There we go. I believe he's programmed to always drop the sack. I'm trying to remember where you get the cleaver, because I think you get the cleaver elsewhere. Anyways, and this chest is primarily what we wanted. It's the large ember, so I can upgrade my weapons to +10, which is probably just going to be my claymore. Because, like I said, I want to stick with the claymore. It's a really good, efficient weapon, especially for quality builds. But anyways, we've got dogs to kill. Apparently, oh nope, come on, come on. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I need to not be afraid to block with this, because it actually is a pretty good. Actually is a pretty good defensive weapon. And now we can't go back up there, so we have to go back around. Not gonna bother healing yet. There's no reason to. As far as the depths are concerned, this was probably a garrison of some form, given its location, how it's down in the wall, and that there's like a kind of kitchen fire spit. You know, like this looks like it was some place of preparing meals. So this was probably a place where soldiers would come and spend time. This was probably their mess hall. We never actually, I don't believe we ever find a garrison, but hold on. This guy's not going to drop down unless I throw something at him. Let's see, what do I have to throw at him? Throwing knives, those work. There we go. Come on. There we go. 2 big horizontal swings. And if I remember correctly, that that big overhead is actually quite dangerous. And in here, we will find a friend over here in the corner.
You. Yeah, yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
Alright, now you don't want to swing to break these barrels. You just want to roll into the barrels to free him.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius. With the great
Laurentius.
I will never forget my debt to you.
So yeah, this is Laurentius. He is a pyromancer of the Great Swamp.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
Is that all you have to say, buddy?
Oh,
Yeah, that's all you have to say. He'll return to Firelink Shrine. I think he'll actually return to Firelink Shrine if we head back there now. But we won't get his armor set until we head down to Blighttown, which is kind of cool. Laurentius is a very bro character. He's very chill. Everybody likes Laurentius. Actually, does this door open from this side? I don't remember if it does or not. Oh, it does. Okay. Well, we'll go hit the bonfire first. There's a bonfire down this way. Actually, I'm gonna want the rusted iron ring so that way I can. Yeah. So in this area, there's slimes. These slimes are weak to fire, but I don't have any fire weapons. I also didn't bother getting any charcoal pine resin, so. Oh shit! Hey there, buddy. I forgot that he walked through here. But more about this area. So that area where Laurentius was is probably like a storeroom. Just somewhere where they would either keep food or wine or what have you. And down here, this probably wasn't always flooded, is my guess. I don't know if the depths was a sewer or not. That's the main question. Also, no idea what this is. It looks like boarded up windows, maybe. I don't know what this could be. However, this body was trying to get to it, whatever it was. Maybe they thought it was an exit. I mean, those look like hinges on the right and left. But I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of this drink. Give me a. Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. I've been trying to drink less. I've been trying to drink less soda, but it's not working. It is not working. See, there are more here. Maybe these are. Oh. Oh, these are. So this is probably a quote-unquote urinal. This is a latrine, and this is a latrine. Okay, that's hilarious. Unless this one's just missing the top layer. But my guess is that they would piss in this, and then they would shit in these. That's hilarious. I never noticed that. So never mind. This probably was like a sewer area then, which makes sense because it's connected over here to the actual sewer. And as you can tell, there's lots of we have lots of friends on the roof. Let's see, I have regular fire bombs, and I guess I'll use my black fire bombs. There's no reason to not use them. Alright, so what we're gonna do So we're just gonna drag them one at a time. There we go. 125. Good damage against these. We haven't really hit anything that's lore significant yet. The depths does have some significance. Not as much as the rest of the game, but it has significance. I don't think we can actually head down to the bottom yet, though. I think that was the master key that we used to open that. I didn't read it. But we're just going to light the bonfire, because I don't want to have to go all the way through the depths before lighting it. I'm not going to rest at it, though. Let's see, so let's clear that out. We'll head over here to the right. And there's a friend down there. Hello there, Mr. Giant Rat. We'll deal with you in a minute. He has a battle axe stuck in his eye. I never noticed that. So clearly, many adventurers have met their demise at the hands of this plague-ridden rat. I mean, look at him. He's got, like, pustules and shit on him. Probably maggots and shit. And in here, this is the area where you farm humanity, in case you were unaware. The uninitiated amongst the Souls community. And we just picked up a great axe. Actually, let's look at the sack while I'm at it, just because. Bloodstained patchwork sack by the undead man-eating cook lurking in the depths. 2 eye holes have been haphazardly cut. It is unexpectedly soft and comfortable to wear, but it is probably near meaningless in terms of defense. Probably, you mean is near meaningless. Man-eater Mildred down in Blighttown. We'll see her. She wears this. But anyways, back to the Elite Knight Helm, and then we also picked up the Great Axe just down here. This Great Axe is a veritable mass of iron. Its weight sends foes flying, but makes it difficult to handle without inhuman strength. Any miss makes one very vulnerable, as each swing requires full force to the body. So we're gonna equip this. I just realized I can't properly swing it at all. Not even two-handed, because I think its requirement is like 32. Yeah, 32 strength. So even two-handed, I can't use it. I would need, let's see, 32. Let's see, I'd have to have, what's half of 32? Crap, I don't remember. Because the way that two-handing works in this game, at least, is that it takes half of your strength stat and then adds it to your strength stat again. So you get 50% more strength by two-handing, which is why people can two-hand the Zweihander. Because the Zweihander is what, 24? Yeah, it's 2410, I think, right? Yeah, 2410. And people wield it at 16, so half of 16 is 8. So you add 8 to the 16, that gives you 24. That's how the two-handing works in this game. Actually, you know what? I'll wield it. I might as well. I just want to show off the base cannon, since... I mean, I already use it to kill the... What the? Okay. The rat's got more iframes than me. But... My very first legitimate Dark Souls character I ever made used the Great Axe. And eventually he moved to the Black Knight Axe, because it just did so much more damage. There's alright, so that's the key that gets you into the bonfire room, I think. It's the chamber key. We're going to take the soul, but we're not going to head it through that fog door. Because that fog door, I believe, will actually... Oh yeah, that's way to the... Yeah, we don't want to head down there yet. That fog door leads over in there to the rat room. The rat room. It leads us to the nut shack. That was a terrible joke. I should not have said that. This is just the best episode already, isn't it? You got a nut shack joke? God. Oh my god, Anyways, we're just gonna head back up to the top because there's an item for us to get up at the top of this area. And since I still have 1 heal miracle left and 6 Estus flasks left, I'm going to just do this. And now I gotta remember if there's an easy way back to any blacksmiths. But behind our friend here, who is hacking up this meat... Actually, is there anything else around here? No, there's not anything else. However, behind our friend, and down this pit, is a bunch of bones. So this is how you can tell that they were cannibals, is that an arm? There's a set of armor. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on, if they were... Hold on. Okay. So, if these guys are cannibals and they're hacking people to bits, why the hell would these skeletons have armor on them? That makes no sense. If they were just hacking the meat off the bones and then tossing the bones down here, it should just be bones. There shouldn't be armor on the bones. However, I would like to point out that that appears to actually be either this armor or an armor that is applicable to this game. So that's actually pretty cool. But the real reason that we came up here is that item over there. And you can also see that up there is the slime room that we were just in. Is there an item on this side? No. Ooh, come on, buddy. Keep it together. At least so I can finish this episode. So over on this side of the room is the spider shield. It is a poison resistant shield. Let me go to it. Here it is. Shield of the Savage Mountain Bandits. Uniquely shaped with a large black spider etched on it. Has resistance to poison. This is useful for Blight Town. I believe it's also toxic resistant. I believe toxic and poison resistance go kind of hand in hand. Anyways, so here's our giant rat friend. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop attack him. And one-shot him, I think that was. Did I one-shot him? Yep. He drops like a couple... I think he drops like 3 humanities. No, he drops 1 humanity. That's weird. I remember him dropping like 3. On this corpse is a soul. And then down... Wait, what? Where's that? Okay, here it is. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. And we're about to, I'm about to stop for a second, just so that I can, kill these rats real quick. I gotta remember which way. Oh, this is up top. Okay, never mind. I thought I was somewhere else. Okay. Let's get my firebomb out, so that way I can kill this, this slime. These slimes are highly physically resistant, because, like, I was only dealing, like, what was it, 25 damage in a 2-hand swing? Makes me kind of want to use the Astora Strike Sword, because they might not be as resistant to magic. Uh-oh. How did he already hear me? Also, he's just... What the hell? He has a very noble gait, the channeler. Why there's a channeler down here in the depths, I have no fucking clue. However, there's a channeler in the depths, and we're about to... We just knocked his ass out. There we go. I mean, I have no idea why. I mean, maybe because there's the Gaping Dragon. Maybe it is the Gaping Dragon. Maybe that's why he's down here. He's down here researching the Gaping Dragon. Or just something related to the dragons. I forgot about these guys. No, don't kick the rat. Don't kick the rat. Just kill it. No! Kill it. There we go. Alright. Gonna use my last heal miracle. I have enough HP at this point to where heal doesn't fully heal me, but it does heal a good amount. And if I remember correctly, yeah. It's just the first 2 boxes. And then back here, there's a large Titanite shard on this corpse. Which is nice because they give you 1 large Titanite to ascend your weapons with if you have a +5 weapon. Because that's what the large ember does, is, like I said, it gives you, it allows you to upgrade from +5 to up to +6, and then from there you can go up to +10. But we'll need a different ember in order to upgrade the rest of the way. So I'd like to point out that there is a hole in this large chamber. Whatever this large chamber is supposed to be used for, my assumption is it's just a big drain hole. Or maybe it was supposed to be a, like a large, what is it called? Not cesspit, what's the name of the, septic tank. It's basically a large septic tank, is my guess. But I could also be entirely wrong about that. It would make sense for holding large amounts of, copious amounts of waste. And if we head down here, there is a way, I don't know if they got rid of it or not, but there's a way to get down here without having to go all the way down to the bottom and come all the way back up. And that's if you stick to this left side wall. Yeah, they didn't remove it. Hell yeah. Typically, if you slide down the middle, you'll get dropped down into a bunch of basilisks and more than likely get cursed. Oh, no. Naughty slime. No, 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 no. No. Bad slime. Wow, this actually is more serviceable. That's hilarious. This sword two-handed is better. There we go. Let's open that up. And this will lead us back to the bonfire, which is why I wanted to go down the shortcut way. Because it'll make it easier for us to get up and down. And now, we're going to deal with more slimes. They don't make the they don't make the noise on death like as they used to, unless I just wasn't paying attention. Also, that's a slime right there. Is he gonna drop? Yeah, he dropped. I wonder if one-handing this thing I'd be able to kill them. Because, I mean, I'd love to use this thing one-handed as well. Because, like I said, knights would primarily just, like, their armor is supposed to be their shield. Alright, let's see if we can't. Hi there, buddy. 223. That's doing more damage than my claymore. But then again, this is split damage, so I should not be too shocked. Oh, he dropped a large shard. Those guys typically drop green shards, not large shards. There we go. Kill another one. Kill another one. Jesus, so many rats. And none of them have dropped any humanity yet, which I find equally as interesting. And you'll find this little rat. He should, yeah, run around the corner. I just noticed we're not getting invaded. Why are we not getting invaded? But I want to head back down this way because there's a ring down here that I want. Wow, I one-shot the basilisks. Oh, there we go, Knight Kirk. That's who I wanted to invade us. Actually, give me the target shield. There we go. This is Knight Kirk, the Knight of Thorns, or Thorn Knight Kirk, or Dark Wraith Kirk. I think he's technically a Dark Wraith. And he died like a bitch. Died like a bitch. Okay, we'll take his shit though. And he dropped his shield, and we'll read the description on his shield. I actually like his shield. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's 100 physical resist. Yeah, it's only 90. And Shield of the infamous Dark Wraith Kirk, Knight of Thorns, covered with spikes, can be used as a weapon. Shark spikes cause heavy bleeding. So this is one of the few shields in the game where you actually have an attack with it. There's, oh my god, I'm trying to remember. I think all the great shields have melees, like this. The shield bash. I don't actually have any great shields on me. Oh, shit. But basically, it's this shield, the Pierce shield that you get from Siegmeyer. I'm trying to remember if there's any others. And then if you two-hand any shield, you can use it as a weapon. So like if I were to, say, put, I don't know, the buckler in my right hand and two-hand it, you can attack with it. But there's no reason to. Can you still parry with it? No, you cannot. You can block with it, though. And it might actually increase your stability if you two-hand. I don't remember. Alright, I think I'm going to go back to... there's no human-type enemies, or enemies with weapons. So I might as well just go back to two-handing. And I'll just keep my... I don't know why. I always, like... Whenever I have my first slot empty, I always fill it with something, even though I have my... I typically keep my talismans on my second slot. Just... I don't know, it's an OCD thing. I'm quirky, I have OCD. No, it's just I like keeping my shit organized. No, Karen, you don't have OCD. You just don't like having nasty shit. There we go, Soul of the Nameless Soldier. I like keeping my shit clean. There we go. And you don't want to get hit by that stuff because that stuff will curse you. And I don't want to get cursed. I'll show off curse eventually, but I'm going to show it off whenever I have access to somebody who can get rid of it. There we go. I'm still one-shotting them, even one-handed. That is nuts. Those basilisks are still down there. They're still trying to get to me, but they're not going to be able to. There we go. There's a hole here that you would have fallen down. I knew it was there, that's why I jumped. And I believe this is a humanity. Yeah. And then down here is a ring that you have to take a slight amount of damage to get. Here it is. Ring of the Evil Eye. We'll look at that in a second. I want to clear out the rest of these dumb basilisks. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't want to get fucking cursed. God damn it. Can he make it through here? I don't even... Oh no, he's... Oh, nope, they can make it through here. Okay. Damn, he just got stabbed in the fucking face. Hey, what's up, bud? These guys do drop things called Eyes of Death, which are a covenant item for the Gravelord servants. I'm gonna show off the Gravelord servants eventually. I'm gonna get at least up to Sen's Fortress. I'm not gonna head into Anor Londo before I show it off, because then I have to actually get the Lord Vessel, and that fucks up some of the progression. Because the Lord Vessel reveals the, it gets rid of the Golden Fog, and we'll find the Golden Fog. I'll eventually show it off. Well, I guess I could show it off in Anor Londo. That's probably what I'll do instead. Instead of going all the way down. Actually, no, I do need to go to the bottom of the Tomb of the Giants. Never mind. So I'll probably show it off then. Let's see, is there another slime that I'm unaware of? Nope. Okay. So we're going to talk to our buddy here.
Aye, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
I can't help but notice that he talks... he talks like G-Man from frickin' Half-Life. Just the way that his sentences are, like... The way he speaks his sentences. Like, he's not used to speaking this way. So how do I have 8 Estus Flasks? I had 6 whenever I started this episode. Did I rest at a bonfire? I don't think I rested at a bonfire. I'll have to go back and look at that, I guess. But anyways, this is Dommel. He sells boss armors after we kill a bunch of bosses. Let's actually see what he has. Iron resin, crystal shit that's pointless, arrows, and then he also sells his armor set that's really fucking expensive. Dominal, I don't know. It's such a weird name. He's from the land of Xena. I guess I'll read it. Helm of the Wise, a strange helm from the ancient land of Xena, birthplace of the curious dealer Dominal. Dominal? Domhol. I'm gonna call him Dommel. Or I'll just call him Dom! Okay. The two horns are believed to symbolize wisdom, and it just talks about how they're from... how all this stuff is from Xena, so we're just gonna go over what each one is. So, Helm of the Wise, two horns are believed to symbolize wisdom. The many metals are believed to symbolize glory. The gold bracelets symbolize a vanquisher. And the inlaid golden rings symbolize the explorer. So, essentially, Xena is a land of, like, really ancient people. I think whenever they were referring to the near extinct race in the character creation, what was it, the purple hair, they may have been talking about Xena. Because the people from Xena definitely are very... exotic. Well, we'll say exotic because that's the best way. They're fucking weird. There we go. They're fucking weird. Also, I'd like to point out that these gauntlets, the gauntlets of the Vanquisher, I think this entire armor set is in Dark Souls 2, but I think specifically the gauntlets have another variation in Dark Souls 2. They brought a bunch of shit over from Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, but they didn't really give it a reason. Also, I would like to point out that the helmet has glasses and, like, eye slits. Like, it's, like, forged out of, like, bronze or brass. Actually, you know what character that looks like? I want to say it looks kind of like Horus's mask, or Horus's helmet from Dark Souls 3. Or maybe, like, the Exile set. I don't know. I'm just getting vibes of that. Also, he's got a dagger on his chest, which is pretty cool. Let's talk to him.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
Is that it?
Well, that is a shame. But no matter. No, not to worry. Come back again. I'm always available. Not every trade was meant to be. There'll be more in store for us. Someday. Sometime.
Yeah, he talks very oddly. But he's also from Xena, which is supposedly a very faraway land. It's supposedly an ancient land. I would also like to point out that he calls us, what was it, Swamai? I don't know. I don't know what he called us. Well, whatever he called us something weird that sounds very unnatural. It's not a natural thing for people to call people. Here we go. Repair my shit. I always repair my stuff anytime I visit a bonfire. That's the one thing I must say that I like about Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 more than I like about Dark Souls 1 is the fact that your durability resets whenever you rest at a bonfire instead of having to repair it yourself. And I cannot upgrade anything. Well, I could upgrade my armor, technically. Oh wait, no, my armor isn't up to large shards yet. Never mind, because I'm only at +2. The upgrade path for armor goes one shard, 2 shard, 3 shards, 1 large shard, 2 large shards, 3 large shards, 1 chunk, 2 chunks, 3 chunks, and then a slab. But there's no reason to slab armor unless you feel like just getting that extra defense. So let's look at levels. I can get 3. I could get more strength stat. I kind of want to get my faith up to 22. I want to get my int up to 10 just so I can talk to Griggs and Big Hat Logan whenever we find him. I don't have... That might be enough souls to level again. Yeah, that is enough souls to level again, I think. 6k... 7k? No, not quite. It's close enough. I mean, I'll get enough whenever I kill the Gaping Dragon, which, surprise, surprise, we're about to kill the Gaping Dragon. There we go. And I'm trying to remember. I think the only way out of this area is up back through there, up through the butcher's kitchen, and up to the what's it called, the aqueduct. Which I find it funny that you can literally just walk in the aqueduct. Like, typically that's not a thing, like, that's not a place that people should be akin to walking in. Yeah, Xena's not gonna leave until I beat the Gaping Dragon. Which, if I remember correctly, there's no items up here, but there is an item down the stairs. Yeah, down. Wait, or is it up here? Don't remember if it's up here or further down. It's further down. Okay. There's a crossbow that we can get, the heavy crossbow. And I believe it has heavy bolts as well. And this summon sign is Knight Solaire, so we're going to be summoning him. Then over here, his summon sign is not... Oh, no, there it is. Here it is. Knight Lautrec. So I would also like to... Words. Come on, words. I would like to point out that they are on opposite sides of this pillar, which kind of shows a symmetry between them. Or maybe like a mirror, like, or two opposite ends of a spectrum. Like, Knight Solaire is a trustworthy knight who's powerful and believes in his friends, and then Knight Lautrec is just the lowest of the low and nothing but an absolute cock goblin. Also, this is a rat shadow. The shadow of one of the rats from up here. That's funny. I like that. So we're going to summon Knight Lautrec and Knight Solaire once we get the chance. I would also like to point out that in the description of Knight Solaire's armor set, it says specifically that he drew that symbol of the sun. Like, he made that specifically. Let's see. I'll go Crest Shield. There we go. And now we got Knight Solaire. There's the praise, the sun. It's so beautiful. I would also like to point out the fact that Knight Lautrec uses, I believe they're called Shoals? They're Shotels, or whatever the fucking name is. They're a weird curved sword made by the Egyptians. I think it was the Egyptians. And here we have... Yep. Yeah. Oh, wow. You're just as ugly as I remember you being. Alright, well, here's, here is, Gluttony from, Full Metal Alchemist. Wait, what, though? He didn't even do the animation! Oh, that is absolute bullshit. Oh god, my screen. Oh my god, my camera. Shit. Let me get his tail. No, no, you absolute goblin. Give me your tail. There we go, Dragon King Great Axe. And now we have a safe spot behind him. Not like it matters, because, I mean, he's almost dead anyways. Knight Lautrec and Knight Solaire just kind of absolutely dishing it out on this guy. He's not a very dangerous enemy unless you come down here way too early. I didn't show off all his attacks, but I can kind of explain them. Knight Solaire is heavy rolling. And we just got the Blighttown key. We'll read that. Thank you, Knight Lautrec. Thank you, Knight Solaire. I appreciate it. And over here on this corpse, whoo, 25,000 souls. Hot damn. Over here on this corpse is the hard leather set that I was talking about. And I was kind of curious if the hard leather gauntlets... I I mean, I don't hate this. I don't hate the way that they look, but I don't like the way that they look. I feel like if they weren't cuffed, I would like them a bit more. But I guess we're gonna stick with the black leather ones until we head up to Sen's Fortress and see what the steel ones look like on this ensemble. Standard helm. A sturdy helm made of iron, very common type of protective gear. It provides a sound level of defense. It is wise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other physical threats. Is the hard leather armor same? Armor made of thick leather, very common type of protective gear. It provides sound level of defense. Let me guess, it's all just sound level of defense. Yep. Okay, so I like the hard leather set. I think it looks great. I love this set. Actually, let me equip the whole thing. I believe if you went with the warrior, this is what the warrior uses. Actually, hold on. I just realized something. What about... Hold on. What is the... Hold on. Standard helm. Do I have the... Is that the same helmet? I don't think so. No, this one doesn't have the middle nose piece. I do like how worn the metal shoulder pads are. It's pretty cool. And I'd probably say that maybe the Knight's gauntlets. Oh, the Knight gauntlets actually go really exquisitely well with this. The Elite Knight gauntlets. Either gauntlet goes really well with it because it gives you that the full metal on the left, which is pretty cool. It's not a bad armor set. It looks nice, but it's not my personal favorite. I'd rather have better defense. And also kind of look relatively cooler. I mean, the helmet doesn't look awful, it's just the metal color's kind of off from the rest of the armor set. But anyways, moving swiftly onward. We got the key to Blight Town, which we will take a look at. Where is it? Key to Blight Town, Blight Town, Blight Town, Blight Town. Here it is, Blight Town Key. Key to the Blight Town from the depths of the undead berg swallowed by the gaping dragon. As its name suggests, Blight Town is a place of great pestilence. Even the polluted inhabitants of the depths are aware of its dangers and built this mighty door in hopes that they could remain safely separated. So even these, like... Well, there are no hollows. Wait, what? There's no hollows in the depths. I mean, there's the butchers, so I guess we could say that, like, the butchers and those hollows, maybe? I would say maybe the butchers. I think the butchers were the ones who, locked off Blight Town. Because they knew how dangerous these guys down here were. Also, I don't remember. Is there items? No, there's no items in here. Okay. Well, let's talk to,
Hi, Shumai.
Yeah, Sumai.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
Alright, so...
Well, that is a shame. But
I believe that means he's going to head to Firelink Shrine. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back up top instead of heading down through Blight Town. I will head back down through Blight Town eventually, but what I wanted to do was go upgrade my gear now that I have a good amount of large shards. Actually, how many large shards do I have? I feel like I have like 6. Yeah, I have 6 large shards. I don't even remember where I got them all. But, yeah, I'm gonna head up, I'm gonna level, I'm gonna head up to, I'm gonna head back to Andre and upgrade my gear. So I will see you then. Alright, we're back at Firelink because I wanted to see if Griggs would be willing to sell us sorceries now that we're at 10 intelligence.
Oh, hello. Terrific to see us both in one piece. Incidentally, would you care to learn any sorceries? You're clearly talented, and besides, I owe you. Of course, we will require some materials, but I'm happy to teach you some elementary spells. Are you interested?
Yes, I am interested.
Splendid. Very well. I am pleased to have a chance to give something back. Well then, let's get started straight away.
So yeah, it was 10. 10 intelligence is required. Yep, I was right. Heavy Soul Arrow and Great Soul Arrow are 2 sorceries. So here's yeah, it's an elementary sorcery. It's the lowest requirement sorcery is 10. So, like I said, whenever I was talking about Great Heavy Soul Arrow, I forgot about that one. 8 uses. Magic Weapon. Magic Weapon also has a very low requirement of only 10. 10 intelligence. And, oh yeah, Oral Decoy and Magic Shield. Oral Decoy, that's an interesting one. Wouldn't think that that has a low requirement. But Oral Decoy is supposed to drag enemies. The spell is not the first choice for serious sorcerers, but it has a surprising amount of applications, some of them extremely effective. One good example is when fighting Seath the Scaleless. Seath is blind. Seath has no eyes. And if you have the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring equipped, which is the ring that makes you silent whenever you are walking and moving, it will keep him from detecting you. God, this really does taste like crap. Ah. Love it though. But yeah, now he'll sell us sorceries. So he's literally just, like I said before, this is just him. Oh yeah, Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring. Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring increases the effectiveness of sorceries, and Lingering Dragon Crest Ring extends the length of sorceries. So like sorceries like Fall Control and Magic Weapon and Magic Shield, if you use the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring, they'll last for like, I think it's like 30 or 60 seconds longer. I can't remember. They have a very specific time limit. And then Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring will increase the effectiveness of offensive sorceries.
Goodbye then. Do stay safe.
So now we're done talking with Griggs. He is here.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my Pyromancy of the Great Swamp, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it, all you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
Alright, whenever he asks you this, do not say yes. Say no. Because he asked, do you find the magic's unsavory? No, we don't find the magic's unsavory. We find pyromancy is the fucking shit.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that, they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
A pyromancy flame.
A flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Why, let's get started right now.
Alright, so if you noticed, he was very, not coy, but he was very sheepish whenever he was asking if you found the magic's unsavory, because pyromancy is kind of looked down upon. Like of all the magics in the Souls games, pyromancy is looked down upon the most because people find it unnatural, and it's supposed to be like very simplistic and very primitive. It's not as advanced as, say, actual sorceries, or as I want to say religious as miracles are. So typically people look down on pyromancy. Pyromancy is the fucking shit, though. But he sells pyromancies. Combustion is the most simple of the pyromancies. I'm actually going to buy that, and also fireball, because those are the most useful. Pyromancy of Carmina. We will learn of Carmina. Carmina was his teacher, and Carmina was taught by another guy, and that guy was taught by one of the witches of Izalith, who we will meet later. But let's talk with him.
Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time.
So, the Witch of Izalith has the soul of life, which would make sense why a place such as the Great Swamp, a place full of life, you know, because as somebody who lives in a relatively swampy area, you have lots of trees, you have lots of moss, you have lots of wildlife, you have lots of, you know, you have a lot of life energy around you. So it would make sense that pyromancy would be in an area in which life energy is prevalent and overflowing, especially really strong, really knowledgeable pyromancers. It would make sense for them to live in such a place. So we're going to keep talking to him.
Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It meshes poorly with advanced culture, and pyromancers are considered rather unsavory, which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway. So, for me, turning undead didn't change a thing.
As you can tell, he's a little remorseful about people not really being accepting of pyromancy, because in turn they're not accepting of him. It's not that he's not a bad. It's not that he's a bad guy, because he's not a bad guy. I mean, he was willing to share part of his pyromancy flame, part of his personality, part of what makes him him, with us. But because other people find it unsavory and primitive, that's what makes him kind of retreat a little bit from other people. So if you would have said, yes, you find the magic's unsavory, he would have just stopped talking to you then and there. You literally cannot do his quest line if you say that. However, I love his character as he's giving you a piece of himself because he believes that you have good intentions of it. I mean, you can immediately turn around and just immediately murk this guy, but why would you murk him if he's being as nice to you as he is? Anyways, you can upgrade your pyromancy flame with him. It scales with intelligence, which kind of makes sense. And I believe it also, yeah, it upgrades the magic adjust. So as you level your pyromancy flame, I believe it goes up to plus 15. As you level your pyromancy flame, your pyromancies will get more and more powerful. Does he say anything else?
A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that flame, I gave you a part of myself. Please take good care of it.
See what I'm talking about? He literally gave us a piece of him. Like, this is part of me, and I want you to have this. So he's quite literally giving himself to us, in a way. Or at least part of himself.
A pyromancer's flame.
Alright, and he doesn't say anything else.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
But yeah, oh my god, I love his character so much. Because he's like one of the few nice characters that doesn't meet well, I say doesn't meet a terrible fate. He does meet a terrible fate if you let him. Griggs meets a terrible fate. Most of the people that we meet a terrible fate eventually. Petrus meets a terrible fate. I actually don't know if Petrus is Ah, they are here! Okay, I didn't know if they were going to show up or not, but this is, yeah, this is Petrus's crew right here. So let's talk to Petrus.
Oh, hello. My guests have finally arrived. I will be departing with them shortly. So, I'm afraid I will be saying goodbye soon. It was a pleasure.
He says that, but we'll find out. Hello. Would you what? Huh? Okay, mumbler. It's like the what is it? Not Charlie and Chocolate. Was it? Is it? No, not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Is it actually called? It's the move. I'm talking about the remake of Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The remake, the one with Johnny Depp playing Willy Wonka. You know, the part with Mike TV, and he's talking to Mike TV, and he's like, and he just yells at him. He's like, "Mumbler!" This guy. Yep.
Hmm? What have we here? You look awfully raggedy.
Oh, fuck off.
Times are grim. The least you can do is look sharp.
The fuck you talking about?
Dare meet my lady like that? You might scare her off for good.
You fuck! I'm head to toe in plate mail. You think I give a shit about what you think?
Oh, you again. What business have you? I don't suppose we can help, though. We accompany my lady on her righteous mission. It is quite a chore, but I'm stuck with her. And Nico, too. I can't very well abandon them now.
That makes you... See, whenever he says it like that, I don't remember what this guy's name. I think his name is like Vance or Vince or Lance or... I don't frickin' remember. Some old-timey ass name. And this is Nico. He's wielding the Crescent Axe, which is a faith-based axe. I am not going to be using it because it's not actually that great of a weapon, and I'm running a quality build, so there are better weapons for me. Actually, while I'm talking to them, I'll switch back to the shield. But,
Oh, it's you. We're to leave momentarily. The catacombs aren't exactly my idea of a good time, but what can one do? I do hope we meet again, dreary or not.
very... I think that's... What is... I think that's Latin? Hold on, I'm about to... Hold on. Phone! I'm going to translate that. Because I'm genuinely curious what he just said. Let's see... Verrier Knox. That is a song. That's not what I want. Is the verb for to fear. Huh. Interesting. The night is feared. It's the verb for to fear in Latin. So, I don't know, to be afraid of the night? Afraid of the dark, maybe? Because, I don't know, Nox? Verrier, I would assume that Verrier is the verb for fear, and then Nox meaning night, but I don't know, that's just me being a fucking plebeian. Anyways, we're gonna talk to, I don't remember what her name is, sadly, but, the priestess.
You are undead as well? Then we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission, and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us.
As you can tell, she sounds very, distraught over the fact that she's undead and she's embarking on this mission.
Did I not explain the urgency of our tasks? Or are you so uncouth as to lack such judgment? By the looks of you, I should think not.
I'm uncouth. Anything else?
Did I not...
See, whenever she says that we have a task, I mean, it makes me wonder, does she know about the, undead... not the undead curse. The same prophecy as Oscar knew? Like, is she aware that that prophecy exists? Of an undead shall take pilgrimage from the undead asylum and search out the lords to rekindle the fire? I don't know. Also, I'd like to point out that the armor that Petrus is wearing and the armor that Fuckface and Mumbles are wearing are two different armor sets. They are wearing the Elite Cleric set, and he is wearing the regular Cleric set, which we will be able to get his set from Patches whenever Patches decides to bring his ass back up to Firelink. Actually, his ass might already be at Firelink, as far as I know. I don't know if he comes back up here. No, he doesn't come back up here. You have to go meet him in the Tomb of Giants first. But, yeah, so these guys are going to depart whenever I rezone. So whenever I go talk to Andre and come back, they should be gone. Or whenever I kill the next boss, which will probably be Qualag. I guess. But anyways, is that all I have to check on? Well, the bonfire is still working, so that means that Lautrec hasn't marked. Oh yeah, by the way, I guess I shouldn't have said it, but I mean, if you played this game before, you should know. Knight Lautrec marks Anastasia because he's an asshole. Like I said, he does asshole things. I see you, Lautrec, eyeing up my favorite firekeeper. Just watch yourself. But anyways, I'm going to go see Andre and upgrade my stuff again, like I said. So I will be back in a minute. Okay, so now that I'm back at Andre, I feel like I should show off the dialogue that you get whenever you bring him a new ember.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
We're gonna say no.
I see. It is a pity. I'll be seeing you then.
'Tis a
Be careful
pity.
out there.
God, his fucking voice sometimes. Oh my god, this pounding on that goddamn anvil is gonna piss me off. I guess I should go over the embers. Okay, large ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. A large, high-quality ember handled by blacksmiths of Astora. He is a blacksmith of Astora. Ascension from +5 standard weapon ascension for +5 standard weapon allows reinforcement to +10. Also can ascend +5 standard weapon to raw weapon. Raw weapon can be reinforced to +5. Raw is basically pointless in this game. Alright, Enchanted Ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. This Enchanted Ember, a form of sorcery, is a vestige of the lost land of Ulasil. So the Enchanted Ember was made in Ulasil, and if you remember correctly, we found it in Darkroot. Yeah! Fucking hell. Ugh. I need more drink. Actually, I'm gonna drink this other drink. It's been sitting out overnight. Oh, delicious. Please rot my insides, you bastard. Delicious. I'm gonna die in like probably 24 hours thanks to that. But yeah, as you remember, we found the Enchanted Ember in the Darkroot Garden, which is actually where Ulasil once stood. Divine Ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. Divine Embers are property of the church and intended for divine blacksmiths. Divine weapons are used for undead hunting, use against undead and the pawns of necromancers. So skeletons is essentially what it comes down to. However, we don't really... we do fight a lot of skeletons. So, I mean, maybe I might make something divine, but yes. Alright, we're gonna give him the Ember now.
Magnificent.
Magnificent! What kind of fucking line is that? Magnificent! God, you sound worse than fucking Frampt. We'll eventually get to Frampt. Can we give him the other one?
This is the old church. It was abandoned in favor of the church that you passed through. There are paths leading from here to 2 forbidden plains. Sen's Fortress and the Darkroot Garden. They attract all sorts of lunatics. No one as cultured as yourself.
I'm cultured.
It's fine to be undead, but keep a level head, eh?
Hey? The fuck? That sounded so weird. Hey? It's like, hey? The fuck?
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
Alright, we're gonna try talking to him again and see if he wants the Ember. Yeah.
That's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Alright, I would also like to point out that he has nothing for fucking heating. he's just making these and just somehow just extruding this metal with nothing but maybe it's how hard he's hitting it. Maybe he's hitting it so hard. It's like that meme about slapping a chicken. Yeah, it's that. He's just fucking slamming this metal so goddamn hard it's melting. There we go. That's your lore reasoning for why there's not a fucking furnace in this room. He even has a fucking quenching like barrel. Like, alright, so in case you don't know anything about smithing, basically what you do is whenever you heat treat a, well, not heat treat, because there's heat treating and then there's tempering. So basically what you would do is you would heat up the weapon, or the steel, and then you would take it out, and you would dip it in oil. You would quench it in oil or water. Typically oil is safer, but it just lights on fire. And it's supposed to crystallize the, is it crystallizes the carbon? I think it crystallizes the carbon. I think that's what it was. And essentially it strengthens the blade a little bit more. But I just find it funny that he has a barrel for quenching, but he doesn't have a, well, or etching. I mean, you could fill it up with acid, certain acids to get different, like, patterns out of a metal. Like, Damascus typically has, like, a wave/star pattern. I don't remember exactly what the pattern looks like. However, I find it very funny that he has a fucking quenching barrel and no goddamn heat source. He even has wood! He even has bundles of wood, or is that bundles of metal? It's probably bundles of wood. Assuming, by the way, that they're, like, tied together with twine. But he has fucking wood, but he doesn't have a heating element. Unless he just walks over there and holds it over the sconces to heat it up. That would be hilarious to see. But anyways, as you can see, now we actually have Divine, Raw, and Standard Ascensions. Divine requires green Titanite shards for the first level, and then the second level requires white Titanite chunks, which I believe... Do I have some of those? I might have one of those, but we're gonna ascend our Claymore and upgrade it. See if it... See actually what it levels up to, because we can go up to level 9. Hell yeah. We're doing... What is that, 195 plus 76 scaling damage? That's pretty fucking good. Some good shit. And then how much for... Oh yeah, I guess I could show off some more of the weapons while I'm here that I can buy. Let's see, I'm tempted to buy the Cestus, but at the same time I'm also tempted to not buy the Cestus. There's a 24 strength requirement for a spear. I mean, I want to show off the pike, I really do, but at the same time, I'll show off the broadsword first. Can I buy the pike, actually? Was it 2,000? I'm tempted to put it into Titanite shards instead, but I'll show off the pike. Yeah, neither of us want to see me go hollow, I know indeed. Don't want to be looking like beef jerky. Don't want to have fucking Hank Hill ass. Hank Hill zombie ass, more like it. Flat as a board. Cut some goddamn carrots on that shit. I don't know. That would require muscle, actually. But let's show off the weapons. Show off that broadsword first, I guess. Here it is. This is the broadsword. It doesn't have a thrust. It only has slashes, like I was talking about. So it only has regular damage type, which... Regular, I guess, is... Regular is slash, strike is strike, and thrust is thrust. Which is weird. I don't ask me. It has slightly better strength scaling than the longsword, and like I said, it only does slash attacks, which is okay, I guess. I do like the shape, though. It's not like it couldn't thrust, it's just they didn't give it a thrusting moveset. Typically, a wider blade would be worse for thrusting, but I mean, it wouldn't be bad either. Like, it's not that much thicker than the regular longsword. So I just find it kind of funny. It's more of a triangular point. That is a really cool looking scabbard, I must admit. I rather like the shape of that. And then I'll show off the pike. Show off this thing. I should also show off the Dragon King Great Axe. So we'll go over that one here in a second. Here we go. This is the pike. It's the longest spear in the game. It is actually a really good weapon. God, this thing is good. And it does actually look like a Roman pike. I mean, I don't think Roman pikes were this long. I mean, they did have little I think they had cutouts on their shields for mounting their pikes to. Well, not mounting to, but like resting their pike on it, so that way they weren't carrying this thing constantly. Because typically the proper way that they would carry them is they would bring it back to a good balance point, and they would rest it underneath, like the basically in their armpit, and they would hold it up. And you would use your armpit as like a, what's it called? Like a fulcrum. Or you would use your hand more as a fulcrum than your armpit. And that was how you would keep it sturdy. But yeah, this is the longest spear in the game. We'll fight one guy that has one of these. And it's a, it says it's a dex spear. I don't consider it a dex spear. And here's the Dragon King Great Axe. This is what we got from the Gaping Dragon. This axe, one of the rare dragon weapons, is formed from the tail of the Gaping Dragon, a distant, deformed descendant of the everlasting dragons. The axe is imbued with a mystical power to be released when held with both hands. It causes a, I think it's an AoE. It's a big ol' explosion. Big ol' explosion around you, and we're gonna go back to just two-handing this thing because it looks cool. But, there are different dragon weapons. I need to get the tail of the Hellkite Drake still, which drops the Drake sword, which is basically a different version of a different dragon weapon. But we'll find that whenever we get to it. I guess. I don't know how long I've been recording for because I'm an idiot. However, I'm going to keep recording because I hate myself and I want to make longer videos because I want to spend my whole night editing this shit. But we're going to head down into Blighttown. We're probably going to go... Yeah, we're just going to go from the front of Blighttown, actually. So we're going to head back down to the depths and head back through that way. So I will see you back whenever we get into Blighttown. Okay, we're back at the entrance to the entrance of Blighttown, which is this giant fucking pit. I don't remember if there's... Oh, shit. Wow. Okay, I don't remember if there's anything along here. No, there's not. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna switch up my equipment real quick because I know that these enemies down here can in fact be parried. And you can see that the ladder transitions from a metal one to a wooden one. So the reason that this is here kind of boggles me. Either A, the ladder fell apart and then either they built the ladder from top to bottom, or these guys down here built the ladder from bottom to top, meaning they were trying to get out. So maybe they tried to get rid of the ladder as a first line of defense to keep whatever's down here in Blighttown out of the depths. Or, and then they realized, oh shit, that's not gonna work because these guys are sentient and they built fucking ladders. Or it just rotted away, and then they had to build another one. But anyways, these are the guys that we're having to worry about. These big undead, these big old hollows. There we go. I knew that they were parryable. Oh. There we go. Come on. Oh shit. I didn't mean to kick him. I meant to try and riposte him. But there's a lot of those guys down here. Those big old guys. I really don't like those guys. There's another one. There's actually two up there, so if I would have walked a little closer, this guy would have, I would have had to fight two of them, and that would not have been fun. I don't want to try parry that overhead. There we go. That one I can parry. I know that. I'm tempted to try both this, the target shield and the, not the target shield, both the Claymore and the Astora Straight Sword. But I think because I upgraded this... oh yeah, by the way, these guys drop dung pies, and they also drop large clubs, which are strength weapons. Yeah, I'm going to try the Astora Straight Sword as well, see if it does any more damage. Are you going to walk this way? Walk this way! Come on. Come on, you fuck. I know you see me. Come on, you bastard. Oh yeah, while I was at it, I equipped my Pyromancy Flame and some Pyromancies. Alright, let's try parrying that. Oh my god, you can parry that. 526! This thing is... this thing is doing more critical damage than my fucking Claymore. Oh shit. It's doing just as much damage as my Claymore. That's pretty damn impressive. Man, maybe this Astora Straight Sword is no slouch. I'm kind of surprised. I'm genuinely interested in just how nuts this thing can get. We're gonna want to go with... I guess we're gonna want to go with... Don't remember if there's enemies that use fire down here. I don't think there are. Oh, no, never mind. Yep, there are. Okay, I just remembered. There are enemies that use fire down here. They're a little later on. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to fight both of these guys. Damn it. Also, these guys are, I don't remember their names. Like, what they're called. However, they are undead that have been mutated. They might actually just be called mutated undead. But, yeah, look at these guys. They're all fucking... wow. They are all kinds of nasty. Jesus. Jayzuz. Jesus. Oh, yep, and there's the guy that I was talking about. You see him over there? I don't know if you can really see him. Well, it's whitewashed for you, so you'll probably see him next to that fire. But he's shooting those little blow darts at me, which, poison. Actually, no, they toxic. They toxic. And I'm trying to remember. There's another one up here, I think. Oh, he does hit me with toxic through my shield. And now we're inflicted with toxic. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me deal with this guy first. There we go. And I need to get rid of that real quick. I might just have these on standby because of how dangerous the toxic is in this area. Probably put those on my hotbar. Actually, while I'm at it, I'll do that. I'm hoping that I don't have to deal with that too much. Actually, the spider crest might be better off. Let's see. If I move stealthily down this ladder, will this guy hear me? Because movement speed does affect your audible range. Oh, that guy didn't die in 3 hits. The other guy did, but not that guy. That is a grab attack, by the way. That does a lot of damage. I can't remember. I think they grab onto you and, like, eat you. Well, not eat you, but you get the picture. They just bite you. It's pretty rude. Also, this guy's using what appears to be like a totem, like a body on a whatever the hell that is. What is that? It looks like a body strapped to like a stick. It's really weird. This area is full of really weird shit. And again, this is another area where the new lighting engine. This is the Dark Souls. I want to say that this is the Scholar of the First Sin lighting engine. Because Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin is dark. Alright, and the reason that I'm not going to go on this bridge... Will he show it off? No, he doesn't show it off. Okay, so I have to walk across the bridge for it to show off. But, oh, shit. Oh, no. No, controller. Controller. I really hope my controller's not dying. I think it just had a stroke. But, yeah, the reason that I don't walk across this bridge is it wobbles. This is why I am not going to go that way, and why I'm going to go this way instead. Actually, can I? Oh, you didn't hit me with that, and I didn't hit you in my parry. So we are equal. Again, the lighting engine switched from here to there. Oh, one of them just fell down and fucking died, I think. That's fun. Okay. And there's one at the bottom of this ladder. So we're just gonna drop attack him into oblivion. What did he drop? Large soul, lost undead. That's probably not his soul, by the way. I should point out that that's probably the soul of a human that he ate. And I would also like to point out that if you step on top of that, that crumbles and breaks. So don't step there, essentially. I don't remember if it instantly kills you. Also, this dude's just chilling out in this pot for some fucking reason. I don't know why he's in a pot. Maybe this is the shit pot. Maybe this is maybe he's just taking a big old shit in there. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna kill his ass. And here's another guy. Oh no, don't do the grab. Don't do the grab. Don't do the grab, you fuck. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, and those are the enemies. You can kind of see them in the dark. I really should. I know it's going to be whitewashed for you, so you might be able to see a little bit better than I can. I actually prefer having this area a little darker because it gives more of the aesthetic of what Blighttown actually is. Which is a shithole, essentially. Actually, is this where... I'm trying to remember. No, it just crumbles and then you fucking die. That's right. And over here is a bonfire, but we're not done with this area. We're going to explore a little bit more before I stop. Oh shit! God, the fucking clipping in this area is so weird. However, I would like to point out that down here at the bottom of this ladder is a bunch more of these guys. And they do climb ladders, as a matter of fact, which is why I wasn't going to go all the way down, which is why I was just kind of luring them up here to their deaths. Because we are going to stab that one. Also, I would like to point out that this dude with the fucking body on a stick just so happens to do a shit ton of stamina damage. Looks like something from the forest. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, Blighttown was literally just a shithole. Like that's not even me memeing. That's literally the lore of this area, is the fact that this place is just shit. This place is actually just designed to be terrible. Alright, now time to see if I can get across this bridge without dying, because typically I fucking die at least once on this bridge. I'm trying to see if I can, because there's a joint right here, so I'm trying to get it to... I really don't like these bridges, because they are really glitchy. Oh my gosh. Because you don't entirely attach to them sometimes. And it really sucks. It really sucks. And I believe up here, yep, down here, you can kind of hear that panting. Here's the hellhounds. These are literally just the same models as the dogs, just scaled down. And they breathe fire, which is why I have the Dragon Crest shield equipped. Because it has higher fire defense for some fucking reason. I guess it's imbued with some kind of special magic that allows fire to deal less damage. However the fuck that works. Alright, and then up here is a humanity. I believe this area has one of the highest concentrations of humanity items in the game. And you don't want to fall off that, so I think that's it for down here. There's not a lot of good ways to go through Blighttown. Blighttown is a real shithole. I absolutely hate it. I mean, it's not as bad as some areas in this game. There we go. God, I fucking hate this bridge. It is so bad. See? Like, look at that. I just start glitching out. Because the game doesn't know how to deal with your character standing on top of moving objects. Because there's no areas where that happens, like where you stand on top of moving objects other than elevators. But that's vertical movement, not horizontal movement. I don't remember if there's actually any areas in this game where there's like a lot of horizontal movement. other than here. Because, I mean, there's no, like, lifts or anything that go to the left and the right. Should I... I should really rest at the bonfire. Or do I want to be ballsy and try to get that item over there? I think I'm going to try and be ballsy. I think I have balls. I think I have balls. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I have balls. Okay. We're going to try and do this. But there's an item down there that I'm extremely worried that I am not going to make this jump, and I'm just going to fucking fall and die hilariously. So I got to remember, it's like, you got to like jump at the corner, okay? And hopefully my controller doesn't have a stroke like it just did. Jump! Alright, I have balls. Awesome. And up here is the Ayato, which is one of the katanas of the game. So let's take a look at that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Ayato. Ayato! It's a... Katanas have their own weapon type in this game, which I find fucking stupid, but it's whatever. Katana forged in an eastern land. The katana is drawn from the scabbard at lightning speed using an Ayajutsu technique. Ayajutsu allows the wielder to charge forward to swiftly cut down distant foes. I can show it off because I don't have the dex stat, but I have the strength stat, which is close enough. So, yeah, it's a fucking katana. I hate katanas. Well, I hate that katanas are the only Asian-style weapons in this game. How many times do I have to say this? There's only katanas. But, so the one-hand R2 is that you sheath it, and then you do that little charge forward. And then the two-hand is the same thing, but with a little bit more distance. It's so dumb. It would have been a little bit faster if I had the proper dexterity for it, but it's a fucking katana. It's a fucking katana. Why does it matter? And the katanas only have dex scaling, of course. Oh, come here, drink. I need you. I need you to burn my insides. Ah, delicious. Delicious because I know it's going to fucking kill me. Alright. Wait, was I using the crest shield? I was using the... Oh no, I wasn't using the crest shield. That's right, I forgot. Alright, so typically whenever you open the... Whenever you... Say if I got rid of the canvas talisman and reopened it, it would have reopened me on the canvas talisman. But because I got that many items... It, actually, let's... Yeah. So because I got one more weapon previously... before I equipped this, it moved my selection up and down that many. Also, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the microphone. I love you. I'd say that's good for Blighttown. I'd say that's good for progression in this episode. I don't actually know how long I recorded. I guess I'll check and see how much I recorded, and then you'll see if there's a part after this where I stop and then continue, because I realize that I don't have enough footage, or I do have enough footage. I have probably about, like, 20 minutes worth of shit I need to cut out anyways. However, I believe that's a good stopping point for now, temporarily, unless I see if there's a reason to continue. So, I'm gonna leave it here temporarily. And if there's more video after this, then you'll know that I hate myself. I probably hate myself. But anyways, I'm gonna leave you off here in Blighttown, and we will continue later. So, don't you dare go hollow, and have a good evening.